Welcome back to the Long Dark. The new update is out, Errant Pilgrim.
Ooh, what's that?
It adds a new region and a couple of new items to find, a couple of new enemies to encounter.
Oh boy!
Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. So I've already played it a little bit. I continued one of my previous survival mode games, and I went into the new region. And the moment I went into the new region, I found a ravaged wolf carcass. Yeah, that's a ravaged wolf carcass. Things have been eating this wolf carcass. Ravaged carcasses are things that have been killed and eaten by predators. So I'm wondering, what possibly killed this wolf? What has made this wolf no longer the apex predator?
Another wolf. A bigger wolf.
Maybe.
A mega wolf.
Yes.
Ultra giga wolf.
And then I found a billboard that says, "The wolves are scared of flares," or something to that effect. And while I was staring at it, a wolf came out from the right side of my screen. And there's the wolves scared of flares sign. Oh god, okay.
Oh,
And
fun.
It was a different, not just one wolf though, a pack of wolves, because now wolves travel in packs.
As they do.
Yes. So this is the new region. We're inside of a building. I had to make my way to some shelter.
Oh, they kind of added some stuff to the little trailers.
Well, this isn't really a trailer. This is
This is a trailer.
no, not
There's a
it's
flare on the ground.
it's different. Ah, that's my burned out flare. Yes, I was.
There's a hockey stick hanging from the gun rack.
Yep, but I cannot take that. I can break
Why?
it. I cannot wield the hockey stick as a weapon, sadly.
Why can't you wield the hockey stick as a weapon?
I know, it'd be nice if I could.
It's a chunk of wood. What is that thing? Is that a torch? Oh, that's a torch.
Yeah, like I said, I got here a couple days ago, and I got attacked by a couple wolves on the way here, which is why you got my blood all over the place.
Oh, fun.
But I'm a little thirsty right now. It is morning, so now it's time for me to go out and explore. I've only just made it to the Bleak Inlet, so now I want to go explore it properly.
Ooh, that's a great name. The Bleak Inlet.
It is, yeah. Actually, you can see it on the map. Let me pull up the new map. Here's the map, and here's the Bleak Inlet down in the bottom center.
Ooh, and Forlorn Muskeg.
Have you been to the Forlorn Muskeg? It's been a while since.
I just thought that name sounded funny.
It is pretty good, yes. So this is the Bleak Inlet. We're gonna go explore now. Like I said, I haven't really explored the Bleak Inlet, but I did just make my way to, I believe this is a cannery, and on my way here I got attacked by wolves. So we're gonna explore a little bit and hopefully not get attacked by wolves.
You're a Bleak Inlet.
That's unnecessary. Why are you calling me names? Also, you haven't played since they added revolvers. They have revolvers now.
No, I played since they added revolvers.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh no, there's like a whale. There's a place where there's a bunch of whale skeletons on the inside of it.
Oh, that's the Desolation Point on the far right side of the map.
I've been there before.
I like playing on the Desolation Point. It's a nice small area. Got a nice lighthouse. I'm gonna explore this vehicle, see if there's any. Ooh, hello.
Pinnacle Peaches.
Yeah,
newspaper.
I'm playing at a difficulty that's close to Stalker. It's the Stalker level difficulty, only with wolves turned down and loot drops turned down as well. So it's relatively the same difficulty, but I turned down wolf attacks because on Stalker difficulty it's everywhere. They have it cranked up to very high difficulty.
They really should add a spear to this game.
Technically, they did in the story mode. There's a spear you can use to find. You can find it and kill a bear with the spear. It's a mythical bear-killing spear.
Oh, well, they should have a spear as just a standard weapon, because a spear is, like, the best weapon for someone that doesn't have, like, any martial arts training.
Yeah.
Or, like, weapon training. Because a spear is just a big stick.
With a pointy end.
With a pointy end that you poke stuff with.
I'm just going to explore a couple of things and see if I got... There's some decent food in here. I'm a little hungry. I'm a little peckish. I have been playing this game on interloper difficulty for a while, and I normally don't eat during the day. I starve during the day, and then I eat during the night to regain my lost health, which is kind of the standard how you play that. So I'll just follow on this food for now. But right now I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, so I don't have to be that conservative, I don't think.
But then if you don't eat during the day, you have to constantly listen to your character going, "I'm so hungry."
No, you don't.
I would kill for some food right now. Watch out, that's one of those barnacles that hangs from the ceiling.
Oh, no. Actually, no, it's
What?
not. It's just a rope. Yeah, I just climbed up a rope.
When did they add those?
Ropes?
Yeah.
They've had ropes.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Ooh, a note. The technician's notebook. Okay. What's this got to say? Wolves won't let up. I put up a track to get above them, but they won't leave. Most food here is spoiled. Oh, I found some jerky. I'm going to try and rig up something in the old Cannery workshop, but I'm staring down a deep hole here, guys. Can only hope you reach me soon.
I'm just gonna leave this here in case it gets even worse.
Well, I will take the sardines and the water you left behind. Thank you very much. I'll gladly take those. And I'll just do a little bit of looting, a little bit of quick looting.
Eat that couch. Eat that chair cushion.
I thought you were going to say eat that cow turd, which is unnecessary.
I was going to say couch cushion, and then I remembered that that's not a couch, that's just a chair.
Some cardboard in here. Oh, there's another boat here I could check out.
Box.
I actually am losing a bit of condition because it's kind of cold out. But I have a crowbar. I'm going to pry this open quickly.
When did you get a crowbar?
I've been playing this. This is some decent stuff here. I've been playing this specific game mode for 100 days, in-game days.
It's been 100 in-game days so far.
For me, for this character that I'm playing as right now, yes. This is
How are you still alive?
Because I'm very resourceful.
You survived for a third of a year, almost a third of a year.
Yeah. I have, yeah. Someone kidding.
And you haven't been killed by wolves yet.
I have not. No, I honestly haven't. I've made a rabbit skin hat.
Wow, you have just gone full
Outdoorsman. Got
You've
rabbits.
just gone full, old outdoorsman.
Rabbits on my head, rabbits on my hands, wolves on my shoulders, deer on my feet, and deer on my pants. So I got lots of animal skins. I'm just wearing animal skins everywhere. Actually, do I have Nah, I don't have a wolf pouch yet, or a moose pouch. I don't think I've found a moose yet. But yeah, this is day 100.
You got frostbite.
Yeah, day 105.
Oh my god, you are at day 105.
Yeah.
Don't jump down there. You'll die.
I'll get a little injured. Yeah, I do have frostbite, sadly. I took a permanent stat penalty because I fell asleep with wet boots on.
Oh, that was smart of you. There was a toolbox down there on that boat.
I just got to get down there without breaking my legs. Yeah.
You did it! What's this? Flares!
New marine flares. The marine flares are extra bright and loud. May even ward off a Timberwolf.
Oh, I bet that's the new wolf.
Yep, they're the Timberwolves. Ooh, it's actually really cold out. Oh.
What is that?
Did I hear
What is that thing at the bottom? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is that the wolf?
That's
a Timberwolf! Look how cute it is! No, don't shoot it!
I'm just trying to scare it away, but they've actually got a lot of health and a lot of morale, and it's kind of difficult to scare them entirely off. I can ward them off with the marine flare, which works for a little bit, but those flares only last for about 30 seconds.
You might want to reload. You only got 3 bullets.
That's true, but I don't want to get caught mid-reload.
In your Smith & Wesson 29 revolver.
All right, don't get caught mid-reload. I do have to get out of the cold, though. I'm going to get hypothermia. So I have to try and find, we can go back to that building for a little bit, just to get out of the cold for...
I can still hear that wolf.
Yeah, I'm being hounded by a pack right now. Is this? Yeah, we're gonna go in here. That's not a door. Never mind. Oh God!
Nice work.
I'm gonna knife it with a knife. Then I'm just gonna fight it off a little bit.
Are you gonna die here? It's gonna have been 105 days, and this is the point where you die.
No, because I've got this decent armor on, and even though I have some frostbite, it's fine because the clothing I have is very, I wouldn't say well armored, but it does keep me protected. I just have a little bit of hypothermia. Gotta get out of here. I got some sardines.
I gotta get out of here, he says.
Looking at sardines.
Immediately looking for sardines.
I really do. I do that a lot. I say I gotta get out of here. Oops, I'm distracted.
There was the wolf right ahead of you. It was in between those 2 crates, or those 2 shipping containers. There it is. Shoot him. You killed it.
Oh, I killed a Timberwolf. That's the first one I've ever killed. But I feel like that's not the entirety of the pack.
There's another one.
Wow, there's a couple of you guys, huh? Yeah, you guys probably want to leave. Yeah? Yeah.
You recognize you have a gun.
Not recognizing fast enough for my liking. I'm trying to get him out of here.
I don't think that's accurate that he would be able to tell that you were pointing a gun at him.
Go away!
Wolves aren't that smart. Stop killing doggos!
They're attacking me!
I don't care! You should die and let the doggos live!
Honestly, in the circle of life, I could get 5-6 kilograms of meat off of that guy if I wanted to.
While you're getting attacked by frickin' Timberwolves.
Okay, I'm going inside this building. Just so I can warm up at least. Jeez. Alright, I think
no, it was back there. Are you trying to get to the wolves?
I'm just trying to check this place out without being hounded by too many wolves. Yeah, wolves scared of flares.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, but these wolves are not scared of regular flares. You try and use a regular flare on them, they don't care. They just keep on coming at you. But I do want to check out that boat, so I'm going to head over to that boat and see if there's anything I can get to at that boat. There's actually probably a lot more here if I had the time to explore.
Probably spend a day or 2 just inside resting up and healing.
I don't know if I can get cabin fever or not, but I don't want to get that.
So then just go outside for an hour.
I don't think it works like that. I am walking into the window.
If I got
now.
cabin fever, I went outside and a Timberwolf tried to rip my face off, I would be like, well, I don't have cabin fever anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating that you get cabin fever and you're like, well, I got to go outdoors even though there's a bear outside. But well, cabin fever is a more pressing concern. Now there's crows where I killed. Oh, how do I get in there? Don't you go from the dock?
I think you have to go from that building that you're looking at right now. You can see there's a dock that leads to the boat.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try and get up there then.
I think you should go harvest that wolf meat.
I could. Normally, wolf meat has parasites in it.
Then you cook it.
Yeah, well, you cook it, but it's still carnivore meat, so you have the risk of parasites still.
I mean, I don't think that's accurate.
That's true, yeah.
I don't think that's it. Then people wouldn't eat bear.
They don't normally.
Yeah, they do. People eat bear meat all the time.
Yeah.
It's just greasy. It's like...
Well, in this game, if you eat a whole lot of meat, like you can eat like a pound of wolf meat and be fine. But if you eat a whole bunch of carnivore meat in quick succession, there's a good chance you're going to get intestinal parasites, and that'll drain you for about 2 weeks.
I shouldn't say anything because I have no idea if that's actually true or not.
Yeah, I recently found out about rabbit poisoning, protein poisoning.
Rabbit poisoning?
Yeah, if you eat nothing but rabbits, because it's so lean and there's no fat on rabbits, you'll actually get sick. It's like protein poisoning. There's just no fat. You need fat. But that's not in this game, but I do know that that's a thing.
Huh.
They might add that in the future. You can get protein poisoning from eating too many rabbits.
That'd be weird.
That would kill a lot of interloper runs. I'm just studying this place, admiring it, looking around, not really making my way.
I think you have to go through the building to get to that ledge.
Okay, then.
There's got to be a way to get in there. I just don't know how you do it.
Or is there like maybe there's a door I gotta go in down there. I don't know.
Anyway, I've been playing Death Stranding, and there's a whole thing in there about chirality.
Ah, yes.
And I remember you trying to explain chirality to me.
Did they do a better job explaining that?
I'm sure they did a fine job. I just still don't understand it because I'm too dumb. How are you supposed to get onto that boat?
I'm gonna get down there and figure it out. I bruised myself.
And you tore your clothing.
It's fine. It's probably just a little tear.
I still don't fully understand. All I understand is that it's the opposite of something.
Yeah, it's just left-handed and right-handed molecules.
Yep. Still don't get it. But why?
Man, I'm spending so much time trying to get in this boat. Maybe I can't even get in this boat.
There was a toolbox on it, so you can get on it somehow. Do you have to use a mountaineering rope or something?
Would I throw it up there?
I don't know. Yeah.
There's no way to do that in this game.
Make a metal hook and throw it up there.
Use one of my fishing tackles. Chirality is just gloves, you know? Sometimes the universe assembles a glove. Sometimes it makes a left-handed glove. Sometimes it makes a right-handed glove. And it's not the same. You can't put your left hand in a right-handed glove without feeling very uncomfortable. Sometimes that doesn't even work.
They kind of explained it like it's matter and antimatter.
Nah, I guess kind of. I'm spending so much. I wanted to explore this place. I'm just trying to get into this one ship, and it's taken me so long that now I'm ill again. Getting hypothermia. This is ridiculous.
Why can't you get in any of these buildings?
That's a good question.
Force the door open. Cut the chain link fence.
All I can do is get into that building, huh?
Cut the chain link fence.
And on the plus side, the wolves have been scared off, it seems. They're not attacking me.
No, they left. Dead guy.
Yeah, he had nothing on him at the moment.
Well, you probably should have harvested those wolves before you had,
I guess I could make a fire and just camp out there, but I'm really not pressed for food right now.
Did that just say that economic instability was a key factor in the...
Well, the plot of this game is that we're exploring a town that is not only hit by this post-apocalyptic scenario in which everyone is kind of dead, but even before that, this is a mining cannery town, a fishing town that just didn't succeed very well.
Oh.
There were earthquakes and kind of broke down the infrastructure and all the commerce. So this was kind of a ghost town before it became a wreck, which is why there are so few people here, even though now the people you find are dead.
Well, you should find some people and kill them.
I can't. They're already dead.
Well, find them and kill them again.
That might just be me. A few minutes. If I'm gonna lose my mind if I can't figure my way into that ship. I gotta explore that ship. I want to explore the ship.
Get in the ship. I forgot there's an auto walk feature.
There isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not.
You're doing it right now.
I am walking forward without keeping my hand on the keyboard. That's correct.
That's what I meant. There's an auto walk feature.
There isn't. I had to download a secondary macro for it because
Oh my God.
I hold down the W key so much in this game it gets kind of boring.
Oh! Can you get on top of this thing?
I don't know if I can, but that does seem like it could be a pathway.
I feel like that's how you're gonna get up there.
I feel like that's something I could do smartly, but I don't know if I'm allowed to.
This building is blown out.
I don't see any ropes.
This trailer. How do you get on this trailer? Because there's a thing leading right to the trailer.
Wolves scared.
How? I'm starting to get angry.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't be so bad except every 10 minutes or so I have to go sleep for an hour because I'm going to get hypothermia if I stay out here for too long. It's kind of cold. This is a cold area. That's kind of cute.
It's a fish with a can opener. How the...
You're getting angry on my behalf. And I can't really wedge myself in there. No?
I've been spoiled by video games like telling me where to go.
Yeah.
Because now when stuff happens that it's like you have to figure it out, I start just getting like irrationally pissed off at the game for not just telling me immediately.
I think if you went back and had to play Eco today, it wouldn't be one of your all-time favorite games. You'd be angry with it.
Yeah, I might start getting real mad at it. Okay, well, how can you get in there?
Because it's not like I can climb over the edge from this. There's no climbing really mechanic.
I wonder if you can go back into the building to your right.
This one over here?
Yeah, go back in there and go up to the top of the building. Like, take the rope back up there.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I can go inside the office.
Is there any way to get right there? Can you take? You can take this out and jump onto the boat.
Yeah, all right, let's do that in a moment. Let me double check and see if there's anything in here. I already grabbed most of everything. All right, we found a way there. Yep. Hey, we made it. Graffiti here.
Oh, that wasn't a toolbox. It was a backpack.
Oh, you thought it was a green toolbox?
I thought it was a green toolbox.
No, they don't make green toolboxes. They only make red toolboxes.
Don't they make a blue toolbox?
No, there's only...
You should be able to go inside this boat.
Probably.
There should be a door somewhere.
I would imagine so, but I'm just peeking around to see if there's anything over here. Sometimes the game, I've learned this on Interloper especially, because the game, even more so than usual, likes to hide things. Like, there's a tin can at the gas station on the Coastal Highway, the Quonset Garage or whatever. There's always in whatever difficulty you're playing, there's always like a tin can underneath the bed.
Huh.
And I went, all right, I don't normally feel like getting this tin can, but I'm desperate. I need a tin can, so I grabbed the tin can, and they had hid a candy bar behind the tin can.
Wow.
So they like to get really sneaky with this kind of thing.
Maybe you can't get on this boat.
Well,
but now that you're here, you can jump off the boat onto that dock there.
I might be able to explore that building. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't look like I can get in this boat, but I can use this as a footpath to get over here.
You found a wool scarf.
Not that I really.
A hammer.
This seems to be it. Wow, it's in good condition too.
For metalworking.
Yeah, I've used it before to make. Well, I've used it on my Interloper difficulty playthrough to make knives and hatchets and...
Did you make some crampons?
I made some arrowheads. No, I did not make any crampons.
Why didn't you make any crampons? Crampons are useful.
Don't think that's an option.
Well, but you can go upstairs.
Yeah, which is good, because I don't seem to be... Ooh. Food. Lots of sardines. Can I dig some more out of the snow? No? No. I guess I could start a fire here if I wanted to. Not that I really need to.
Remember, you're never supposed to eat snow.
No, only if it's melted and purified and boiled.
Yeah, because, well, one, it definitely... I have had in this game, I have had a couple times where I broke, like, boxes, and there was stuff hidden behind the boxes that I never would have found.
Yeah, exactly. I've done that too. Well, I'm finding some wood, and I found some sardines, so it hasn't been a complete waste.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Look, there's a wolf. What are you gonna do about it, wolf? I'm up here.
I wonder if they come up here... Or I wonder if the wolves come out anytime you go up into a building.
You think they climb the rope to get to me?
No, but...
Oh, is this a different way I can get out of here?
Possibly. Can you, like, run this machinery?
I'm waiting for the wolf to get all the way up here. Because I did that last...
You could just shoot him from up here.
I could. That was something else that I did. When I was making my way to the Bleak Inlet, I thought, oh, look, there's a wolf. I'm going to get inside this hunter's blind. They can't use stairs. What are you going to do about it, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I'm above you. I have the high ground. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I don't think he...
Wolves are aware of how to use an inclined plane.
Yes. I wasn't aware that was the case, but that is the case. Okay. Wow, this is a long pathway. I'm not sure.
Indeed it is.
Ooh.
Ooh, I bet you can cross those beams.
I bet I could, but I'm going to ready a flare in case I fall. Just to keep the wolves away from me. What's over here? Oh, you got a blue stick. I don't know if I like that. Blue sticks make me unhappy. Okay, we have a plastic container up here.
You're about to get hypothermia.
It's true. I have to get...
Oh, ammo!
You gotta be kidding me.
That's an ammo can. That's not a plastic container.
I don't need that. I don't need that shit. Wow, I can actually walk on top of these things, huh? This is kind of crazy.
Yeah, you can get... Wow, this goes a long distance.
Yes, it does. I'm going on a little expedition, it seems like, inside this cannery.
Medical case?
Is there maybe a sleeping bag up here? Ooh, some dusting sulfur, a chemical compound sometimes used as a pesticide. Could be useful when crafting ammunition.
Neat.
Yeah,
You're over encumbered.
I am a little over encumbered at the
And
moment.
technically, the correct phrase would be, you are encumbered.
Yes, yes.
Straight across. Nope, right here.
Yeah,
go
there
straight
we go.
across.
Yeah. I see you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall. Wouldn't wanna get my throat ripped out by you guys. Yeah, that's my hypothermia risk. That's fine.
There was a newspaper, which I'm sure you don't need. You probably have plenty of tinder plugs.
I don't even need tinder plugs because this character is actually level 5 fire starting.
Nope, go back. There was a bag on the stairs.
Oh, thank you. This character has made so many fires that he doesn't even need tinder when he's making fires anymore.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah, actually, let me check my stats quick. There. Level 5 carcass harvesting, so I can harvest frozen corpses.
Ooh.
Level 5 cooking. Level 4, it's level 4 fire starting. Can start fires without tinder.
Dang.
And level 4 archery, because I've shot my bow so many times. And level 4 revolver firearm. So I've got a lot of skills that I've leveled up. I'm hoping to keep this character alive, but all that frostbite that suddenly hit me took a large permanent penalty to me.
Well, how do you get rid of the frostbite?
That is a permanent penalty. You cannot.
Oh, it never goes away?
You cannot get rid of frostbite.
That's dumb. You can get rid of frostbite.
This character has now got...
Just go to a hospital. How difficult is that?
Yeah, just go to the hospital. Well, unless the hospitals are run by wolves, in which case that wouldn't be a good idea.
Go to the hopsill. A red medical box.
I hear a wolf down there, believe it or not.
And then some matches.
Oh, yeah, some matches. Okay, so there was some stuff here. I'm not done yet, huh? I just keep on going?
Yeah, just keeps going.
And, oh, there's another guy over there, huh?
Yep, dead guy.
I can hear him below me. That's fine. They can stay below me all they want.
I would check... Oh, wow.
Wow, okay. I'll start a fire here. Oh,
You need the code to unlock the door.
I don't have the code. Would it even work? Because there's no electricity in this game. Ooh. There's not really any electricity in this game.
If you need to warm up, you probably could start a fire in that barrel.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Ooh.
Oh, there's a note under the door.
I'm looking at that in a second. Can those wolves... I'm pretty sure they're just below me. They can't get to me. I'm going to start a fire.
Hopefully they can't.
Yeah. So, there we go. Just going to crank out a fire really quickly. And then I'm going to look at that note and see if there's a code on it. And why don't we cook up some... Oh, why don't we warm up some birch bark tea?
And cook some peaches, too.
That's also a thing I can do. I am kind of hungry. So why don't I do that? Yeah, we'll have a little bit. We'll have some peaches and tea, just like Mama used to make.
Your mom never made you peaches and tea.
No.
And if she did, you would have been like, tea is disgusting and so are peaches.
Yes. Cannery memo. Oh, I just took it. Didn't look at it. Hold on a second. The old radio tower is supposed to relay the weather, but half the time the thing is offline. And since the landslide, we can't even get up the road anymore to check out what's going on. Bert is pretty sure the only way through is on the other side of the mountain, somewhere off the ravine between the provincial park, Mystery Lake, and the highway along the coastline. What's management going to do about this? Without a way to check on the equipment, all the automation in the world won't do us much good out here. Okay, so I think... Let me just take this delicious tea and peaches and eat them quickly. I believe I read the briefing on this new location. To fully explore it, you have to get to it from 2 locations or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think... There might be a different way into this area from the ravine. I'm not entirely sure. But if I want access to whatever is in there...
You're going to have to find wherever that radio tower is.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I bet there's a bunch of good stuff in there, too. What is, don't fall off.
Nah.
What is that tower that's to your right? It looks like a lighthouse.
That looks like a... I think
it looks like a demolished lighthouse.
Yeah, I want to go check out that broken lighthouse. I think I'm going to go do that. Man, these wolves are kind of annoying.
I would warm up for quite a bit longer first.
Oh, that's right. I should probably stay by that fire a little bit. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more cooking, maybe. Cook up some water. Do that. We'll just chill out here for a little bit. Ooh, make some coffee before we leave. That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's look at my stamina. My stamina is already pretty terrible. I'm gonna have to stay here overnight for one more time.
It's spoiled.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Don't. Oh my God, you're gonna get sick.
Nope.
How did you not get sick?
You know how I showed you my stats earlier about how I'm so awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, cooking. Never get parasites or food poisoning. Bada bing, baby.
So you could eat as much wolf meat as you want.
Yes, I could. I could eat it raw if I wanted to. Because, well, now that I have... At day 1, I wouldn't be able to, but now that I am at day 100 and I'm all those stats high, yes, I could.
Yeah, now your stomach is literally made of cast iron now.
Yup.
You have a fucking compost heap for a stomach now.
Yes.
So is it time to go to the burned out lighthouse?
Well, let's see. It's negative 12 degrees out there, so I'm going to bring some fire-starting material with me. But yeah, let's go head out and try and find that lighthouse. Also, going to keep a flare at the ready. It won't keep the wolves off me for terribly long, but it's good to have.
Nope, can't go that way. You gotta go left.
Gotta go around this place.
Yeah.
Gotta take the long way around.
You have to go through the gate.
The long way out of town. I've been in here yet. Haven't raised the hood. I have. Well, I should leave the hood up so I know I've done this.
I do that.
Do you also take the gas out by siphoning gas out of the gas cap area?
You can do that.
Delicious gasoline.
Can you actually siphon gas out?
I don't believe that's an option just yet.
Well, then why even open the gas door?
I don't know.
Did you harvest those wolves for meat?
I did not. I've got some food for the road.
You got 3 things of food.
Including 1 piece of sardines that's rusty and about to go bad.
I think you're probably going to want to go out the main gate.
If I do that, I'm probably going to get attacked by wolves.
I mean, you're going to get attacked by wolves no matter what, Mike.
Yeah.
You just have to accept that. Take the road up there.
Getting attacked by wolves is just a daily part of life.
There's a tower, but I don't know if that's the one they were talking about.
Yeah, I would like to check that out, but I don't know if I can get to it, sadly.
Bunny!
What's that? Oh, there's a little rabbit. I can get a little more meat. Give me a little...
No!
What?
It's just a little bunny!
What? Oh, I didn't bring any rocks with me. God, I feel like a fool. Normally I have 3 or 4 rocks with me just in case.
You really should keep those cartridges after you fire them so that you could reload them.
Have I been just dropping the shells? I think I've been...
Probably.
Yeah, they're not... There's no empty shells in my inventory, so they probably dropped on the ground and I didn't pick them up.
You could use them for stuff.
Yeah, I could. And carry water around in them.
I don't know about that. Where's that lighthouse now? You're at a good vantage point. Oh, it's off to your...
Oh.
And there's a couple little buildings there.
Well, I'll have to try and cross over there because that's a small gap right there.
Yeah, I think you're probably going to have to go in those buildings for warmth because you are already at hypothermia risk.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, I know. It's a cold day today. Even with all of my warm gear on, it's still not enough to keep me warm. Yeah, a little bit more food,
Why aren't you
too.
wearing a pea coat? That would keep you warm.
Well, I've got my wolf coat on, which is even warmer.
I doubt that.
Yeah, and it keeps wolves away.
It's
Ooh. I don't think they have the Timberwolf coat available if I could kill a couple of Timberwolves and take their pelts, but...
That would be nice.
Yeah. Maybe
Timberwolf coat keeps all wolves away.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh, there's an overturned truck, but
you could probably rest in there for a little bit if you needed to.
I could... Well, yeah, it's actually negative 30 degrees out even... I might have to start a fire.
It's negative 30?
Yeah, and with the wind chill, it's negative 17. So it's negative 47 degrees Celsius.
Hey.
But with my warm clothes, it only feels like negative 20. So I've got that going for me.
Yikes. What is negative 30 Celsius in normal real degrees?
Well, here's a handy tip. Negative 40 Celsius is the same as negative 40 Fahrenheit. See,
So it's negative...
So negative 30 Celsius would be pretty close to negative 30 Fahrenheit.
So it's like negative 36 Fahrenheit?
Something like that, yeah. Like I said, it's somewhere around there. It's definitely between...
Once you get to 0, I legitimately have a really hard time wrapping my brain around anything that is below 0 in terms of temperature.
You mean below 0 Fahrenheit?
Either one.
Well, 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit.
0 Celsius is the temperature at which water freezes, correct?
Which is also the temperature of 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit makes no sense.
Yeah. We all gotta live with it, though. Well, I'm not being attacked by wolves, although, yeah. Still feels like it's really cold out. I gotta find a cave or someplace
There were little cottages off to your right.
Ooh, I'll probably duck in those quickly. I'm finding a lot of food in these vehicles, though. That's good. So if I needed to, I could probably...
Yep. Right down there, there's some little cottages.
There's at least one of them that's still in good condition. We could check that out. And I think there's an ice fishing shack right there as well.
Yeah, so you could start a fire in one of them and maybe catch some fish.
I didn't bring any lines with me, sadly. Ooh, I see a rock or two. I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to carry around a little bit of a rock or two. It's heavyweight, but these things have actually come in handy for me before.
Have you thrown a rock at a wolf and scared it away?
Here's what I've done is I've actually chased a deer into a wolf, and the wolf killed the deer. And then while the wolf was distracted, I threw a rock at it and scared it away, and I took the deer meat for myself.
Clever.
And that's how I survived my first 3 days on interloper difficulty.
That means nothing to me. What does that mean?
It's interloper is the hardest difficulty. There's no weapons in that game, pretty much, so you're pretty much just surviving off of what you find, which is not much. Oh God, I'm already weighted down with crap. So yeah,
you're gonna have to drop a bunch of stuff.
I know. Ooh, actually, I should drink some.
You should have set up a base camp.
I did. I dropped off a lot of stuff. I'm still weighted down with a lot of stuff though, because I've got so much good stuff, and my clothing is in itself really heavy stuff.
I would check into that little campsite right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and probably drop off anything that I don't need because I am weighted down. I find
giving you advice. You're the one that's played like 100 hours of this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, is this actually? Can you actually get in here?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I saw the windows boarded up and I started getting really nervous.
Wouldn't surprise me if it's. Oh, it actually seems to be warm enough. Yeah, I can warm up in here too. Crazy.
Nice.
All right.
So the combat pants that are in this game are actually modeled off of a real-world set of combat pants that are called Cry Precision combat pants.
Mm-hmm.
And they are unreasonably expensive.
Oh, are they
pants. Now? Oh my God! And there's a fireplace in here.
I could use a fireplace. Yeah. So you don't have those pants?
No, they're about $500 for a pair of new pants.
Hmm.
And a blue flare.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine you'd have that very expensive pant wear.
No, they're very, very expensive. And unless I can find a set on eBay for like $100, I'm not going to be spending that kind of money on pants.
I wonder if I could find a rifle here if I were playing on an easier difficulty. I don't know.
Possibly.
Well, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a nappy nap, spend an hour in the... Well, I just drank some coffee. I really shouldn't waste that. But at the same time, I do need to warm up. Let me just drop off all this unnecessary gear. All this cold, unnecessary gear that's not going to keep me warm.
Ooh, what's that jacket?
This is a decent military coat.
Cool!
Yeah. Doesn't use the best materials, but it's tough as hell. It takes a beating, and you can... As I can take a beating while I'm wearing it. It gives me a decent defense bonus against wolves.
Neat.
So while I'm warming up, I'll eat some of these disgusting sardines. And eat some of this food in my pack.
So pro tip for real world life. Most food... People will just throw it out when it reaches its like best by this date.
Sell by date.
Yeah, which is just stupid. Most food is good long beyond that.
Mm-hmm. I know I've done that. You have to do the smell test or something like that.
Yeah. Eggs are good for a very long time.
Well, I actually had that a couple of days ago where I didn't know if these eggs were good, so I put them in water, and if they floated to the top, that means they're not good.
I mean, technically. Mine is always, if I crack the egg and it smells bad.
If it smells like sulfur, you know it's not great.
Yeah. If you crack the egg open and it doesn't smell good, then yeah, they're not good. But for the most part, eggs will last quite a long time.
Oh, man, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got...
You have 2 tin cans.
Yeah, I know, because I need to make water every once in a while. Ooh, I do have those rifle shell casings. Where did I pick these up? All right, I found...
Oh, those are empty.
Yeah, I found some rifle shell casings somewhere. I don't know.
You also have 2 torches.
Yeah, I guess I'll drop one.
Why don't you read that book?
I have been reading this book.
Oh, you haven't finished it yet?
Nah, I've only done it a couple of times. I dropped some car. Man, I've got so much good stuff, and I want to drop any of it. I need the pry bar in case I come across lockers. I need this gear. This is 10 kilograms of gear, so it's a third of my weight right there. Yeah, a third of my weight is my clothing, and then a third of my weight is my tools. And then I got other crap. I guess I'll leave this fire starting material behind. I'll find more sticks, whatever. No big deal.
Mike, what is your favorite and least favorite board game?
Least favorite might be Candyland, because it's a badly designed game for children.
Okay, what's your least favorite board game that you would actually feasibly play, like now?
I've played Candyland before.
Like now, though.
I played Candyland a couple of years ago. We just added a different rule where you hold 2 cards in your hand instead of using the one that you drew. So
I don't even remember what the rules are to that game. So
the rules are you draw a card and then you move to that card's space, and the person who makes it all the way to the end wins.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's my first board game. It's very simple. So we added a couple of rules because I don't know why we were playing Candyland. Might have been the only board game we had available at the time, but that's how we played it. We added extra rules and actually added some strategy to it, so it wouldn't be completely stupid. I'm gonna check out that building up there, and then I'm gonna check this out. What's your least favorite board game?
Well, you have to tell me what your favorite board game is first.
There's a couple of good ones that I have been playing with my brother, who's a bit of a board game aficionado. We have been playing Talisman, I believe. There's a game called Talisman. It takes a couple hours to play. It's been very enjoyable. I've been enjoying that. Mm-hmm. What about you?
My least favorite board game is Monopoly.
That does get repetitive. Yeah.
At least with, like, Candyland, you could just make up rules and play it all willy-nilly. Mm-hmm. But Monopoly is just so... I would rather do anything than play Monopoly.
Oh, very strong opinions about Monopoly.
Ooh!
Wool long johns. Great underlayer. Warm but not very sturdy. Doesn't matter. Ooh. Yeah, they're in terrible condition, so I can't really wear them at the moment. But they're wool long johns. How can they be bad? Those are really nice.
And you found 2 rifle cartridges.
Yes, I did. I'd map this place out, but I'm cold right now, so I'm going to go make my way to that lighthouse, which is obviously not going to give me any shelter at all.
Yeah, that lighthouse ain't going to do a whole lot for you. Yeah, I hate the board game Monopoly. It is so it's so bad.
It is, well, it's intentionally badly designed.
I know, it's supposed to teach you about the problems of capitalism.
That no one has actually ever taken to heart.
No, nobody ever actually does anything with it, and they just play the game as if they're supposed to play it. The rules in Monopoly encourage you to steal money from the bank if nobody's paying attention.
Do they? Really?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I haven't done that before, but it's
yeah,
odd
like the rules in Monopoly encourage you to steal things from other players if they're not paying attention.
I like that. Isn't it kind of crazy how the company, was it Parker Brothers that makes that game now? Or is that the other one? There's like 2 companies.
Yeah.
It's already a duopoly, the board game duopoly market.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how it's been their most profitable franchise. There's some kind of bleak poetry in there. Okay, I'm making my way up to this lighthouse, and I'm a little nervous because there is, in the cover art for this update, they showed the man on the lighthouse surrounded by Timberwolves, so hopefully I won't be killed the moment I get up here.
That'd be nice.
You haven't expressed what your favorite board game is, though.
I'm not really sure. I guess I haven't really picked one yet.
I guess you'll have to settle on Settlers of Catan until you figure out something better.
That's like everybody's favorite board game.
It's a pretty good board game, yeah.
It's okay.
It's not bad. The Fallen Light... It's not a broken lighthouse. It is the Fallen Lighthouse.
It has fallen. Now jump off from up here and kill yourself.
I'm not going to do it, although I might accidentally do it. Yeah, it just kind of fell over, huh? Oh, I'm cold. I should probably go inside. Ooh, this bed is not warm in the slightest. It's not going to keep me warm.
No, it's a bed made of ferns.
Yes. There is more dusting sulfur here, though, and another sewing kit. I guess I could make a fire, which I might well do since I'm about to die.
No, there's a stove right there. You can make a fire in the stove.
Well, why wouldn't I just do it right here?
Because there's a stove and you can make a fire in the stove.
But why would I use the stove when I can just make a fire right here?
Because it's still going to heat up the room.
Right. I guess I could have multiple things cooking at the same time.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you put it in the stove?
Well, I do believe that outdoor fires get a small bonus to their length. Like, if you start an outdoor fire as opposed to an indoor fire, more oxygen gets to it, so it burns longer.
I don't know. I have no idea if that's true or not.
I think you get a couple extra minutes out of a fire. It's probably not that big of a deal. I haven't looked into... as much as I've enjoyed and played this game, I haven't looked into the details, specifics, and stuff like that.
Oh, like the hidden stats on things?
Oh, man. I started a fire, but I don't have any fuel for it. Nah, I'm an idiot.
You can break down that pallet.
Yeah, the moment I get it broken down, it's going to stop the fire. I wasted a match. Whatever. I wasted a match.
It was a single match. Who cares?
Well, I'm going to break down this pallet, and while I'm breaking it down for 22 minutes, my status is going to go down, which I don't much care for, but so be it. It had to be done. Oh, well.
You know it didn't actually start a fire.
Where the hell is my torch? Did I leave both torches behind? I thought I had one.
I think you left both torches behind. And also it didn't actually start a fire.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. The thing they do in Interloper difficulty is because matches are so precious, you only get like 20 in the entire game.
Oh, that's fun.
So what you do is you have a torch, so if you ever have to use a match, you use it to light the torch, and then if you fail to start the fire, then you still have the lit torch, and you're not wasting more matches. So that's why I was looking around to see if I had one, but I don't. So whatever. I've only got 3 pieces of reclaim, but this is not going to be a good fire. I'm not going to be able to stay here for very long.
Then why'd you come here?
I wanted to check it out.
I told you to.
I wanted to explore the new area.
Because I told you to come here.
I wanted to explore the new gun crafting, the bullets mechanics, but I think I might need to have like 18 different passwords to get to it, so maybe not. It's not even that warm of a fire.
Hooray!
It's about 4 degrees Celsius. It's not even keeping me warm. I am a sad panda. Oh man, I can't even warm up at no. I spent all that time. Forget it. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to go back to that building. I'm gonna check out what's up here.
Hey, firewood.
Well, there's that at least. I'll throw that in the fire, but it's still so cold out that even if I throw that in the fire, it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be able to warm me up. I have to go back to that building.
And lighthouses are cool.
They are. Ooh, there's some rubble here.
You might be able to kind of sneak. Oh, more firewood.
I might fall to my death. Oh. Nope. Okay. I'm good for now. I'm good.
Ooh, a pelican case.
Is that a flare gun? I have found a flare gun. A distress pistol. I am definitely in distress. That's it, huh?
Can you fire the flare gun from up here and you'll be rescued?
I wish that were the case, but nope. I don't think it is.
Why don't you fire the flare gun and see what happens?
Because I only have one flare for it, and I don't want to waste it.
Now's the perfect time to use it.
No, I think the perfect time to use it would be if I'm surrounded by Timberwolves.
I think the perfect time to use it is right now, Mike.
I bet you do. I'm gonna throw this in the fire, and it's going to warm it up to. Ooh, actually, it is warming it up, kind of.
Hey, you're warming up.
Hey, there we go. And there's some dusting sulfur here.
Why don't you put that in the fire?
Ooh, I don't think I can add the. I don't think that's a good idea, for that matter.
And you've warmed up. Oh no, you're not thirsty anymore.
Ooh, I've got 3 hours of a warm fire here, actually.
There you go.
Okay, I take it back. Those 2 pieces of fir wood were.
It was cedar.
Oh, was it cedar?
Yeah.
Okay. I think cedar.
Cedar is a hardwood. Fir is a softwood. Fir is going to. I feel like fir firewood is going to burn really fast and probably like really hot.
Is it? I think. I know one of the 2 firewoods actually starts fires better. I think it might be the cedar.
Softwood is probably better for starting a fire because it's much more porous.
Okay.
But hardwood is going to make a much longer fire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stats are different on those things.
I think that's how it goes, but I am not Nick Offerman. I do not know a whole bunch about different types of wood.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna read some practical gunsmithing while I'm warming up in front of the fire. Oh, my condition was so low. Hold on. I am actually gonna drink that tea that I have, that restorative birch bark tea. That'll restore my condition a little bit over time. Because right now, if I get attacked by a Timberwolf, I'm probably gonna die. My condition is not great because I spent all that time chopping down wood like a big old dummy. Well, we've checked out the lighthouse and we've checked out the cannery, and
yeah, I would go back to that little house that you were just in and start a fire in there.
I don't know if I'm going to start a fire, but yeah, I might
and just sleep there for the night.
Well, it's actually midday right now. I'd like to
I'd
like to get a bit more exploring in, but at the same time, it's not exactly great visibility at the moment.
Way.
I'm just saying, look at it. It's not that great visibility right now.
Oh, yeah, but that's the ocean right there.
Yeah, but even
or
over
a
there.
lake.
I'm going to map this out a little bit quickly. So here we are at the fallen lighthouse, and that's the way to the cannery. And man, I know they added a bullet mill, whatever you call those things.
Oh, a bullet press?
Yeah, a milling station or whatever, where you can craft bullets.
Reloading bench.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But sadly, I just have not spent enough time with the mechanics of the game to get around to it. I'm sure I could. It might be behind that locked door for all I know. It's our precious milling bench. Nobody is allowed to touch my precious bench.
Don't you touch my bench!
Fingers off. But yeah, there's a couple of new gameplay mechanics I'd like to mess around with, but
I would actually get really mad at people if they touched stuff that was on my bench while I was in the military.
Oh, yeah, I believe that, yeah.
But that's kind of the same thing if, like, you don't go into someone's shop and start messing with the tools in their toolbox.
Hey, you don't touch somebody's radio without their permission.
That's a radio, though.
Yeah.
How hard is it to reset the dial on it? You don't go into stuff... If you had a mechanic shop, I'm not going to walk into your mechanic shop and just start messing with all the tools you have.
Wow, how kind of you.
Because tools are expensive, and then they always go missing, and you don't know where they went, and you get really mad because somebody walked off with your 10mm socket, and now you can't fucking find it.
Now I can't tighten this lug nut, you bastards. I would like to check this place out a bit more. Okay, I think this is a good first look at the new expansion, the new area. We saw a little bit of it, but it's actually not exactly the best condition. It's been really cold out. Visibility hasn't been great, but there.
Yeah, when is it going to be not so cold?
Honestly, I might just be playing at because the game gets colder over time the longer you play it. So the fact that I'm on day 100 or so means that it might just be always kind of cold. Right now it's negative 29, which is relatively warm compared to what we had previously.
If it was negative 29, that would mean it's too cold to snow.
Is that the case? I don't think
there are actually places where it gets so cold that it cannot snow.
Huh. Well, I don't think this is one of those places, sadly. Because then my visibility would be nice, but there's a bridge over there. I think I've passed that. Yeah.
No, you have not been there yet.
Yeah, I have. This is how I entered this area of the map, this region. I took that bridge and I came down over there where the cannery is, and then with you I came over here.
Oh, okay.
But I've already checked out that bridge. There wasn't a whole lot over there.
Well, there was also that other little tiny cabin that you didn't go inside.
I didn't. No.
I don't know if you can go in that one though. That looks like it's sealed off.
They're both looking pretty bad, but yeah.
Well, the other one you could go in.
Yeah, this one's doors are boarded, so I can't really go in.
Doors boarded.
And I can't pry those off. Not like I have a pry bar or anything.
No, the house behind you could go in. And
I know.
You dropped a bunch of stuff in there, remember?
Right. So we're probably going to wrap it up for now. I just wanted to check out and see if this dock had anything, but I don't think it does.
There's a buoy.
Yeah, a couple of buoys.
Have you seen this buoy?
This is a very unique buoy.
That buoy has 2 flanges. How many flanges does your ideal buoy have?
1, I think. Man, that tree got smashed and then smashed up the docks. Oh, this place is
only 1?
It's seen better days.
You don't want a buoy with 2 flanges so that you can have like 2 tie down points?
I'm not fancy. 1 tie down point is good enough for me.
I think 2. Maybe 3 if I'm feeling quite opulent.
Oh, look at this buoy connoisseur over here. Ooh, the bourgeois buoys are unfit for me.
Would you prefer your buoy had a bell or a blinking light?
I suppose both of those would be good options to have for both.
Well, if you can only have 1, let's say money is an object, so it can either have a bell that is quite loud and will alert people to its position, or you can have a red blinking light.
Well, a red blinking light would be nice, but at the same time, visibility conditions can vary. Audio conditions, usually not so much.
Now, if money's no object, do you want both the bell and the blinking light?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Is this an option? Are you proposing it to me?
I guess.
All right.
Do you want GPS tracking on the buoy?
Sure, why not? In case it accidentally gets floated out to sea, it'd be good to have that.
Well, so other people can tell where it is.
But yeah, that was it. That was the game. I think maybe later I'll pick this up in my free time, but that's what I've been enjoying.
You better plug that lantern into the wall so you can recharge it.
Yes. I'll just turn this off for a second because I'm wasting fuel. So how much of this game have you played? Like this is a giant map right now. They've added a lot of different places since it first came out.
I don't think I've ever been to Mountain Town.
Over here, yeah?
I don't know if I've been there. I've been to Mystery Lake. I've been to Winding River, Pleasant Valley, the Ravine, Coastal Highway, Crumbling Highway. I don't know if I've been to Forlorn Muskeg. I don't know if I've been to Mountain Town.
Have you been to Desolation Point? It's the one with an intact lighthouse.
Oh, yes, I've been to Desolation Point as well.
When I'm doing these normal survival mode runs, I usually like to start in Desolation Point.
Why?
So, because it's kind of like a linear line right here. You go from Desolation Point.
Oh, yeah, you can kind of just make your way to...
Yeah, so you clear everything out here, clear everything out here, clear everything out here, make maybe a base or 2 along the way, just have like a straight trail. Mm-hmm. And then Pleasant Valley is a large open area, and Mystery Lake is a lot of different stuff.
Every time I end up in Pleasant Valley, I get super lost.
Yeah, it's a huge area. I don't like Pleasant Valley because obviously I get lost a lot too.
I get turned around so easily in Pleasant Valley, and I can't remember which direction I'm going.
Yeah, I hear you. There's
I wish there was a compass, and I understand that there was like a geomagnetic storm, so a compass wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's true.
But I wish there was one.
Yeah, I know there's I've spent a bit of time in Pleasant Valley, so I know some of the layout, but it is a huge area. Even when I know where I want to go, I don't like being in Pleasant Valley just because it's so large that when it's cold out, like it is like right now, it would take me 10 real-life minutes to get from one place to the other. And by that time, I'm just freezing like crazy, and I've lost half my condition. It's just a very... Pleasant Valley is relatively nice in terms of wildlife. There's not a whole lot of hostile wildlife. It's a large open area. You can see it coming if there is enemies like that. But it's so cold, and it's so tedious to traverse. I just don't like it. But sometimes you start in Timberwolf Mountain, and that's not bad, because you start in a high area, and you can just descend.
Are there a bunch of Timberwolves?
No, I think this is actually the only area that has these Timberwolves.
Huh.
They added the Timberwolf Mountain, and then they added Timberwolves. So maybe they'll retroactively add Timberwolves to Timberwolf Mountain, but that place is already pretty dang hostile. So if they added packs of wolves as well, that might be one of the most inhospitable areas of the game.
Dang.
But this is I have explored this section of the map. I obviously haven't explored Bleak Inlet because it just came out. Forlorn Muskeg is also a giant open area, but it's got a train track that goes through it, so it's pretty simple. And down here in the bottom left corner of the Forlorn Muskeg, you can make arrowheads in one of the crafting areas. Broken Railroad, I've explored a little bit. Also, Hush River Valley, I've checked that out, but it is... Hush River Valley has no civilization, really. It's just kind of like a pristine area where civilization never really extended that far.
Wow.
So there's not a whole lot of buildings for you to crash in. You might be able to find a couple of dead bodies from hikers and stuff and survivalists.
So it's probably a terrible place to start.
It's definitely not one of my favorite places to start. In fact, my strategy for Interloper, because when you play on Interloper difficulty, the hardest difficulty, it starts you in a random location anywhere on the map. And every time it starts me in Hush River Valley, I just throw myself off a cliff and start over. I don't even bother trying. Because honestly, I'm so bad with directions, and this is a large area it's very inhospitable. It's large, it's inhospitable. There's only one way out of it, because it only connects to one other region, and I can never find the way out. So I just don't even bother. I'd never go there.
What about Mountain Town?
I have explored a bit of Mountain Town. It's not bad.
I'm gonna go explore Mountain Town.
Yeah, you can do that. It's enjoyable. It's kind of like, what's the other place? Pleasant Valley? It's kind of like Pleasant Valley. There's a little town here and a couple other places you can check out.
Indeed.
Not bad. So yeah, it's a great game. Probably going to come back to it in the future again.
Of course. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Maybe I'll show you some of my... I think I do have a run with... Does it show stats? Yeah, there we go. My best Interloper run was 21 days survived.
Ooh, and I see you've done absolutely no runs on the easiest difficulty.
I have not. Nope.
Why?
Because it's kind of boring.
Yeah, but then you can learn the layout of everything.
Yeah, maybe I will play the Hush River Valley map on the easiest difficulty.
So then you can find out where everything is.
Yeah, exactly. That's also an option. They also added a another chapter in the main campaign.
Ah.
So now there's chapters 1 through 3 available.
Hooray! All right, everyone.
A chapter a year keeps the doctor away.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. Say good night, Mike.
Good night, Mike. Ah.